Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Drusilla Shay, if you don't know already. Today I'm going to be taking you through my step-by-step skincare routine. This is something I usually do at nighttime, and this is a more intense process for when I've been wearing makeup throughout the day and I'm trying to thoroughly cleanse my face. We're not only going to be going through that, but we'll also be talking about dark marks, how to get rid of them, and we'll be talking about just some things that I do to revitalize my skin and just to, give it a boost every now and then. Before we get started, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate all you guys who support me and subscribe. You don't know how much it means to me. Somewhere in the vicinity on your screen, there is a bell. And if you click that bell, you will always be up to date on my newest uploads. And now we can get started. Roll up the sleeves, you gotta roll up the sleeves, roll up the. So the first thing that I do is I always use makeup remover wipes. Honestly, my favorite brand is the Alba Hawaiian 3-in-1 towelettes. They are my absolute favorite, but for some reason I think they're starting to discontinue them in common stores like CVS and Walgreens because I cannot find them in stores. So I'm gonna just have to order a new one. Another one of my favorite brands is also Burt's Bees, but I also want to try Simple out because I am familiar with their micellar water, so I just wanted to try them out. I'm sure it's just as good. So step one, makeup remover wipes. It's so important to try to remove as much makeup as possible before you actually get into the cleansing process, because that'll just make things so much easier when it comes to cleansing, as opposed to just trying to take your makeup off, with just cleanser, and usually it's not as effective that way. So this makeup wipe seems to be working very, very smoothly. Makeup is coming off very well without me having to do much. So I think I've got as much out of this wipe as I possibly can. I'm just gonna go in one more time to, take off any other excess that it's able to get off. So this round is lighter, but I might do a little third one just to get as much off as possible. I probably wouldn't go past 3 because no one has time for that. Okay, so we have now hit a point where I barely have as much makeup on this wipe, which is what I want. One thing that I actually always wanted to try were those cleansing oils. They are supposed to remove makeup with just oil, which I tried it before with like coconut oil, and I thought that it felt disgusting. Like, I hate when I'm ready to wash my face off and then I have to put like oil on my face. This makes my face feel so dirty, even though it's supposed to be very, cleansing when you wash it off. But I'm willing to give oil another go to see if it works better than, using makeup remover wipes. Okay, so a lot of the work is already done. The next step is now getting into my cleansing. If you guys watched my last video about acne struggles, you'll see that one of the causes of acne and breakouts is not cleansing your face well, especially after wearing makeup. And as I mentioned, there are some cleansers that are just not strong enough or don't work as well. I found that this Burt's Bees cleanser, it's a foam cleanser, usually works really well for me with taking off makeup. I just in general favor foam cleansers, but I'll be using that today to remove my makeup, and I'll also be using this Beauty 360 brush to lightly exfoliate my face. Exfoliation is very important because you want to remove the dead skin, remove the dead cells that are just chilling at the top of your face, and it's good because it actually gets in there more as opposed to using your hands and your fingers. What I like about this brush is that it has the hand attachment, so you can just slip your hand in there. So I'm going to wet it. At this stage, I usually use warm water on my skin because I want to open up my pores and I want to get all that dirt out. So I do use warm, not super warm. Now that that is cleansed off, I'm going to take a clean paper towel and just dab it on my face. I do the dab method because I don't like pulling on my face unless I have to. Your girl's trying to preserve her skin and all. What I'm going to do next is take care of the lingering mascara. Sometimes when you wash your mascara off, there's like a little bit in the inner corner of your eye, and some is still on your waterline and under eye and stuff like that. So what I do is I just take a Q-tip and I go under my eye and slightly in my inner corner and just remove of that. See all that? Even after cleansing, that's what's still left. I'm gonna take the other side. Please guys, do not poke your eye out. I will not be held responsible. Now that my under eye is taken care of, I am going to go in with some micellar cleansing water. Now this is also something I mentioned in my acne struggles video. Cleansing alone sometimes does not get rid of all that dirt. Micellar water will snitch on you, okay? What I do is I take a cotton pad, I pour some micellar water on it because I know dang well that there is still some makeup on my face, especially on my edges. So just going to take that and go around my face with it. For those of you who blend the foundation into your neck, do not forget about your neck. They say whatever you do for your face, you do for your neck. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, like someone who has a younger looking face and then they have a wrinkly neck. It's a really weird combination to have, so it's just better to take care of your neck in the same way. This is what is on the cotton pad. So it's definitely not a lot, and we are thankful for that. Means that I'm doing something right. And whatever is left on my face, we're going to take care of with this last cleanser. Now the reason why I do 2 cleansers is because I'm actually doing the Burt's Bees brightening series because I'm trying to fully get rid of the dark spots on my face. There was so many dark marks just at the bottom of my face, and I was like, I have to do something about it. And usually my skin agrees with Burt's Bees products. And they're more on the natural side, which I like. So I decided to try it out, and I've been using it for about 2 months now, and it's been really effective. Like my face has been more glowy, it's been more vibrant. The dark marks are clearing up definitely. This is their brightening daily facial cleanser with daisy extract that I'm about to use. And I will also be following it up with their toner and their cream. It says on this cleanser that it helps visibly even skin tone, creates a brighter, more luminous complexion. Obviously, I'm not trying to brighten my skin. For those of you guys who are like confused, I'm just trying to get like a more glowy, like lively look on my face because my face was dull, it was breaking out, it wasn't cool, and it removes dirt, oil, and makeup. Now the thing is, I have used this to remove makeup before, and I find myself having to go in a few times to remove the makeup with this cleanser. I don't think it's as strong or as effective for me as the foam cleanser. And so I use a foam cleanser first, and the only reason why I'm still even using this cleanser is because I want to use the whole series. Usually their formulas are made to complement each other and work together to actually bring you the desired look that you're going for your skin. So I would rather use the whole series just to make sure I'm getting the full effect. Because I've been rambling, my face is getting a little, dried out. So I'm just gonna wet it with some warm water just to open up my pores again. So now that my pores are open, I'm going to take some of this cleanser, not a lot. Don't forget your neck, guys. And this feels so good on my skin. It feels very, very soft, very soothing. I'm going to rinse it off with cold water now because I want to now close my pores up. And usually the toner, I like to keep it in the fridge to keep it cold because that's the next step, to use toner. And when it's cold, it helps to close pores. But fortunately, my toner is currently not cold, so I'm just going to be using cold water to do the job. Now that I'm fully cleansed, I'm going to take another clean paper towel and dab my face. Now that I'm done with the cleansing part, I'm going to take some of the Burt's Bees Brightening Refining Tonic, which is their toner of the brightening series. And I'm going to take a cotton pad and put some on there. Now it does already come brown in color. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the face and neck. So I'm not going to let my pores completely dry. I still want it to be a little bit open. I'm going to be taking their Brightening Even Skin Tone Moisturizing Cream with daisy extract and apply it to my face. Okay, I'm going to use some oil around my eye. Now, as I mentioned, I did want to use all the products from this line. However, your girl was on a budget. I had to, hold off on the eye cream and hold up on the serum, but these first 3 steps were the most important for me, so I made sure I got the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer. What I'll be using on my eyes is this beauty oil that my mom bought from this vendor outside, and so unfortunately there's no store I can tell you to get this from. However, they are all natural oils, so I want to just be transparent with you guys about everything that's in there. It has vitamin E oil, sesame oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, avocado oil, and black castor oil. And these oils are natural and they're good for your skin. It has a roller ball applicator, so I just kind of apply it in an upward motion. And then what I do is I just dab it in there because the under eye is sensitive, so I don't want to do any pulling. Honestly, putting oil under my eye has really helped me get rid of dark circles. Any extra I put on my small lines, I'm trying to avoid them getting any deeper than they are. Okay guys, there you have it. This is my full nighttime skincare routine. My face is fresh, it is glowing. Now we are going to talk about getting rid of dark marks, and we're going to talk about just how to upkeep your skin. So don't go anywhere, we have more to talk about. I wanted to get up close and personal with you guys about the dark marks I have on my face. Now, it's not always that noticeable, but they exist all right. The breakouts I was having on my jawline really motivated me to get serious about getting rid of the dark marks, because I was not having it. I went from having barely any acne for years to all of a sudden having crazy breakouts and all these dark spots. Imagine all this but really dark. You know what I'm saying? People who were close to me would be out, they would actually tell me, I noticed that you're breaking out. I was like, honey, I gotta put a stop to this one. And so that's when I decided to try the Burt's Bees Brightening Series. This is not a sponsored post. I am just telling you guys the honest truth, and I'm telling you guys how I experienced the product. I bought it with my own point. When I go to work, this is how I go. I just put on some eyebrow, dip brow, and the rest is just my bare skin. Unless I'm going somewhere afterward, I don't really go to work with makeup on. So I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin, and I'm telling you guys, this whole brightening series from Burt's Bees, they got some dark spot remover juice in here. I really wish I had a before and after picture. A before and after picture would really show you guys how effective this thing is. Sometimes I would do a homemade mask where I do natural lemon juice. I squeeze the actual lemon, I get the juice from it. I'll add honey just to bring that glow, and I'll do a tad bit of turmeric, because I've heard turmeric also helps with getting rid of dark marks. So I would advise, if you want to go on a really natural route, those kinds of things help. I also have heard that aloe vera gel really does help people get rid of dark marks. So definitely also look into that. Now let's switch gears a little and talk about how I upkeep my skin. I give my skin what she wants, okay, honey? And what she wants is a mask every week. I do a minimum of 2 facial masks a week. I use a lot of sheet masks, and it depends on what my skin needs. If I use a lot of makeup for consecutive days and my skin just feels like it just has not gotten a break, I'll do a charcoal mask just to really get that dirt out. If my skin is feeling dull, I'll do some type of brightening mask or some type of mask that will really just bring back that life to my face. You can get drugstore masks. They don't have to be like really expensive masks. You can do as many as you want. I personally decided to stick to 2 because I don't want to overwhelm my skin with all these new masks every day. To each his own. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful, and let me know in the comments below what products you use. Let me know if you've used this Burt's Bees brightening series and if it's worked for you or not. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.